Good morning, everybody. Orange J here with another War of the Visions video, and we've got a big news day today. Some really exciting news dropping, including the beginning of summer units, which we thought was probably coming. It's a big day, and I'm joined tonight by the one and only Baby J in super snoring mode. So if you hear some snoring in the background, it's his fault. Anyway, let's get to the news. Plays of the week, tier list, all those things right now. Okay, now before we get too far into this, I do want to remind you this video, like all of my videos, sponsored by the Amazon App Store. So if you need some Visior for any of this new stuff, please consider using my Amazon coin affiliate link in the description. The special deal is still running. So 20% off even for just the $100 purchase. That deal's still going on. Take advantage of it before it runs out. Let's get to the news. Okay, first up, maintenance. Basic stuff right here. 2200 on the 20th. We might not miss Guild Wars. This maintenance is happening pretty late, so there might still be Guild Wars that day. I don't know. Next up, this is a big one, you guys. I mentioned that like Amazon sponsors my videos. Amazon is hooking all of us up this week, and they're not paying me to say this, by the way. Amazon Prime Rewards campaign. So starting at 1900 on the 21st world time, Amazon Prime users will be able to receive presents from the Amazon Prime Rewards shop. We've gotten this before and they were kind of lackluster. Y'all, they listened and they geared this up in a big way. Check out these prizes. So please refer to the following drop schedule for more information. Drop 1 on the 21st is a select UR unit summon ticket. A select UR summon ticket. So you're gonna get to go pick a UR unit that you want. That's amazing. Drop 2, skip tickets, and 30 large energy pots. That's like $12 worth of stuff right there. Drop 3, Awakening Prism times 50. Those are great. Fragments of Thought times 50. Alcarus Statue times 100. 100 Gill Snappers XL. That's 100. How much Gill is that? That's like 100 million Gill. That's great. Another select UR unit summon ticket, more skip tickets, more prisms, fragments of thought, statues, gill snappers, another select UR summon ticket. That's 3 select UR summon tickets. And then all the same stuff again, and it ends with the snappers. That's 3 select UR summon tickets for free. If you're a free-to-play player and you've been missing out on a unit, or you just need some more shards for somebody, these are huge, especially if it includes double cost units. If you're not going for a new unit, I highly suggest a double cost units in there. Not sure if these will include the new summer units or anything like that. I can't speak to that, but this is a great campaign. Fantastic. Now, next up. Trailers dropped for our first 2 summer units. So we are getting Kitone and Lilith. So if you want to go to the War of the Visions official YouTube channel, you can watch the official trailers for these 2 girls. Notice the that people were worried that they were gonna like censor the swimsuit units. Are you looking at swimsuit Lilith right here? Because that ain't censored. Good job. Okay, next up. These 2 units are dropping this Wednesday. Before I talk about them, first of all, they're each going to get their own video. I'm going to preview both of them, you know, a should you pull type of thing. They're both really, really good units. Now, hashtag stay strong. If you're saving for Final Fantasy VII, the summer units are now, they're limited. You don't necessarily have to get them, you guys. You don't have to get them. So if you're saving for 7, keep that Visior. Keep saving up. If you want to get them though, hey, go for it. They're both worth getting. And check out the preview videos. Now, I think they're going to do these 2 this week, and then hit us with another round of swimsuit units and some vision cards next week. So if you're wanting Kilfei, I believe she will come next Wednesday. I think they're going to do at least 2 weeks of summer, maybe 3 weeks of summer. This is the build-up to Final Fantasy VII. It's going to be summer units, and it's going to be Charlotte. At least that's what it looks like. So here they both come. A big news here too, another kind of hookup, is they're going to have shared mind spheres. That means if you want to work on 1 or more of these, when you get them past level 99 and you're getting mind spheres for their EX jobs, it's just going to be summer unit mind sphere. So that's so great for farming in the barracks. If you have more than 1 summer unit, you can throw however many you have in the barracks, and it increases the rate at which you can farm their shards, which will save everybody some Vizior. Okay, and then some people, Ravi, Shell, Naya, Phoebe, and Misha are getting voices in the store, or in the game now. That's cool. Okay, legend level reached in Guild League. So this is something that I know Dr. Diggs has been going on about a lot. It's that Visipur, the #1 ranked guild in Global, hit the legend ranking a little while ago. In JP, when the first guild hit legend, they hooked them up with a prize. They go on to say later that they're going to hook all of us up with a prize. They don't reveal it yet, but we're going to get something for that. That's a good way to listen, Square Gumi, to what we wanted. Okay, Summer Lilith coming out in all of her glory. In all of her glory. I'm not simping, you are. Anyway, she's an Earth Element unit, Ranger, Dual Gunner, Paladin. So, another... Wait for the video. I'll have a full preview on her. They do preview her beach attack, which lowers missile resist and deals large damage with Immobilize. She also has Barrage. You all know Barrage is really strong. Summer Ketone is a fire element. Shinobi learning to swim. She's a mage, though. This is Rain's girlfriend, right? It's Kodadama wielder, main job, Ruin Knight Ninja. These jobs are phenomenal. Her job setup is good. She's a really strong fire unit. If you're a big fan of Rain, this is somebody to run with him really well. I'm hoping for a vision card that's like cool for both of them. We'll see. Anyway, her limit break, large damage, and sleep for 3 turns, a chance of sleep. She also has Bursting Light, Kodadama wielder, and she has Anti-Magic Wall, right? This is the thing that Moore has, that helps her fight mages. So really good unit here. Swimsuit Ketone. They're starting this Wednesday. Shared Mind Series, we already talked about that. They're getting training missions, which is the bingo board, so that's fantastic. EX jobs. These are our only 2 new EX jobs this week. So there's not another older unit getting EX. Just Swimsuit Lilith and Swimsuit Ketone. They're going to get a JP bonus. Very, very good. And then it just goes on to say, congrats to Visipur for being the first guild to reach legend. Seriously, congrats, guys. Like, as a guild that's in the top 20 of Guild Wars, the competition in the top 5, top 10 is even stronger than what we see in the top 20. Visipur is a legit guild. Bravo to them, and I'm happy that the whole community is getting rewarded for their work, because these guys work hard on winning Guild Wars, I promise. Okay, next up, weekly campaigns. Our weekly login rewards are pretty good. We're alternating between the 2 new units shards all week, and we're getting both of them on day 7. So make sure you're logging in every day. Good login rewards. Great. Anything more here? Not really. Okay, there is. In the Earth Alchemist Chamber and Esper Awakening Chamber, item drop double up campaign. So if you want to farm Earth stuff, you're getting double drops from the 21st to the 27th. You don't have to wait for Earth Day. That's pretty cool. With Moraga coming at some point, that will be really nice. Moraga probably also next week or the week after, if you're getting your Earth team ready for that. Chocobo Expedition campaign, that one's kind of whatever. Story EXP double up campaign, I really like this one because I don't like wasting a ton of skip tickets and energy to level up my units. So double EXP is nice, and that's that. Now, PvE, we're getting some good PvE this week too with Challenge Quest 4. If you've never taken on the Challenge Quest before, they are challenging. It's fun to do, and we're getting a new one, including reruns of the old ones. So that's pretty great. Here it says this. You can earn rainbow stuff, XL Gill Snappers by clearing the missions. Fantastic. So if you're looking for a PvE challenge, there's one for you. Nightmare difficulty quest will be unlocked upon Brutal. Great. There's new titles. This is kind of neat. Adding some titles to the game. This is something that I kind of asked for. Clear the missions, right? Clear Challenge Quest 4, quest missions, or multi-quest to earn titles. So, Technician is complete all missions for Nightmare Difficulty Challenge Quest 4. Midsummer Adversary, complete the multi-quest for Brutal Challenge Quest 4. Seasoned Professional, so there's some titles you can earn. That's pretty neat. We're also getting Coral Sword and Plat Mace. Awesome. Okay, so hey, if you want to get Charlotte, we're getting Coral Sword again, so you can farm that. Okay, secret book quest this week is going to be Mace Bow Armor. Makes sense, and that's that. Also, we are getting Class Match again this week, and new maps for Guild Wars and Arena. So if you're a Class Match fan, that's going to be great. The Class Match map is Arena, like the original Arena map, so I like that. Here's the limits this week. 540 or less, no quicken and haste, healing power down 50%. Okay, great. So that's class match this week. I know there's a lot of fans of class match out there. Awesome. And then it goes on to say all the things about class match that we already know. Great, great, great. Anyway, new maps. Arena map, we're getting the beach. It is called Coastline. Magic attack up and slash attack up in arena. Cool. For Guild Wars, we are getting Coastline 2. It's another beach looking map. This one is missile attack up. So really cool. I like the, pretty regularly rotating the guild and arena maps is great. And that's awesome. They're also being added to friendly matches, which is important for me because we do a lot of PvP tournaments and stuff on my channel. So having more matches to choose from is great. And that's the news. So big news this week, guys. That's fantastic, especially those Amazon Prime rewards. Those are good. Those are a lot better than the last time, like a year ago, when we got the Amazon Prime rewards. So thanks for that hookup. Now, let's go to our plays of the week. Okay, so our play of the week this week comes to us again from CJ. CJ really cool at figuring out some like fun team comps to use, and his guild, the WoTV clan, is taking on White Wolf here. And notice, like, what I'm shouting out about this play of the week is it's very different. You don't see this comp all over the place. It's a very non-meta comp. It's Valentine's Day Solier, Frederica, and Winter Victoria. So it's a missile team, and let's see how this missile team does, in Guild Wars. CJ, I love comps like this, you guys. If you're smart with your team building, you can make all sorts of comps work, especially if you're good at picking opponents and things like that. So let's watch how this plays out. Frederica, going to go over buff Valentine's Day Solier. Winter Victoria puts her physical shield on. Winter Victoria, a lot like, some of our new anyway. But that physical shield makes her pretty tanky against other physical targets. Notice the team they picked has Titus and 2B. So if Winter Victoria, like she's doing right here, extends a little bit, that shield will help keep her alive through a few hits. Anyway, Valentine's Day Solier going forward, hasting herself, Valentine's Day Solier with that Time Mage sub, access to haste. Frederica, bells on, and here we go. You guys have seen Frederica with bells before, you know what she can do. Valentine's Day Solier one punches the Titus. Solier is such a strong mage. Such a strong mage. Titus, though, instantly back to full health because Yuna exists. Now, Solier, good against 2B. There's Dispel Spread from Victoria, Taunting Blade from Titus, so he's got hate. Frederica says, that's no problem. I'm going to drop a barrage on his head. 2B then, Detonation Blast from Valentine's Day Solier. You guys, that 100% hitability from Solier, super clutch right there. 2B was the biggest threat on this team. Now Solier just going around, picking off the rest of the enemy. Frederica takes down Titus, and that's a clean win from CJ, and he's fairly healthy going into Fight 2. Great, so let's go ahead and skip forward to Fight 2 here. And here you see, same squad, but Frederica's already used bells. How much AP does she have left? We'll find out. Here we go, we're loading in. Solier's a little low on that HP. Frederica back to her buffing with 148 AP. She's good to go. Winter Victoria puts her shield on. She's right back in it. You saw her take that damage in the last fight, and look how healthy she still is. So going into a fight like this, where you're fighting a King Mont and a Dwayne and a Rain, all of those units, Winter Victoria is going to be good against. Even though Rain is magic damage, he's fire element. So Winter Victoria will be fine. Solier moves forward. She's getting into range. She's going to haste herself again. But King Mont walks forward. Claws of the Young King takes her down. Now, Frederica trying to work her back. Piercing shot. Dwayne moving into range. There's Dispel Spread. Big damage from Winter Victoria right there. Rain working his way in. There's a reflex from Frederica. She dodges it, stays alive, and finishes off Dwayne from range. This map is pretty dang good for gunners, and the gunners are now tearing the enemy team apart. Frederica, 5,100 damage to the Rain. He's almost dead. Rain kills her back, but Winter Victoria says, no problem. I'm a water element, you're a fire element. I'm going to take you out with my shot. And the double gunner Solier team cleans up. This map, very good for missile units. There's only 1 or 2 days left, so take advantage if you want to build some missile teams before we go to the new Guild Wars map, which is missile attack up, so it's probably going to be good for missile units too. Anyway, a lot to talk about with the tier lists. Let's go to those next. Alright, now for that part of the video where we update the tier list. Yesterday, I dropped the physical DPS tier list, which completed the 4-part makeover I wanted to do. That tier list, like I warned you guys in that video, was kind of a lot. So we're going to talk about that one. It's 4th. I read every comment in this video and on the tier list videos about the tier list because I want this to be mostly like a community tier list, right? So here's my notes, I take notes, and let's start with tanks. So there's some movement on here. Let's start with this. Warrior of Light has underperformed for me a little bit. I'm going to drop him out of S tier and into top of A tier. I still think he's a really good tank. I just think King Mont is significantly better than him. I kind of didn't want that to be true, but based on, I mean, I've watched hundreds of Guild Wars fights, right? My own, other people's, and Warrior of Light, his movement has hurt him, his speed has hurt him, and he's just underperformed a little bit. He's still really, really good. I'm just going to bump him down a little bit. Whisper is coming up. Whisper is coming up into about like, I'm going to put her here. Now, I thought about putting her above Rain, but Rain is easier to generate hate with than Whisper, and I think that counts for a lot. Whisper is definitely an A tier tank now. Her EX has made her very viable. I recommend going and watching my video if you want to see exactly what I think about her. And then Winter Venera, I do agree with some of the comments that I probably had her ranked a little too high. I'll drop her down a little bit in B tier. She is still a B tier unit to me, but she's more like maybe right there. I think probably the Delita and Nasha are better than her. Those are the only movements with tanks. That one was pretty easy. Okay, support tier list. Actually, I'm still really good with the support tier list. No one in the comments was really making a case for anybody. In the stream, we said this looks good. I think this still looks good. We're going to leave that as is. Okay, so for mages, first up, let's talk about Severo. Severo got his EX, and I think he's kind of viable now. I'm going to move him up to like top of C tier, but I don't really know where to put him yet. I haven't actually seen any Severo action, but he definitely got a legit upgrade. I would love to see a video, or I'd love to hear from somebody who's been using him. I'm not ready to put him into like B tier yet, but I mean, I'll say he's as good as Ramza probably is right now. I don't know, but he definitely got an upgrade, so I'm going to move him out of D. Okay, next up, Valentine's Day Solier, in my opinion, is the second best mage in global right now. That with Evade kind of on the rise, right? That 100% hit ability, and she hits like a truck, especially if you have Freezies, Vision Card, and Esper for her. Oh my goodness, she's nuts. So I think she is the second best mage. I'm going to move her to the top of A. Then we have more to add to the list. In my opinion, you guys, Moore's going to slide in about right there for me as about the fourth best mage in the game. Some people are sleeping on this girl, and because magic damage is everywhere, Moore is so good against mages. She is strong, and I don't want people to sleep on her. I would love to see even more, gosh, her name and the memes, more videos. But I've been using her, and she's been carrying my squads, and I've seen other people using her, and she's been great. So in my opinion, she's right there next to Luel. I don't know if she's better or worse than Luel yet. I'll want to test both of them some more. But I've been using both those units a lot lately, and I like them both. Probably our third and fourth best mages in the game. Okay, you know, I also want to take Liviel here and just scoot her up. Like, Liviel to me is mid B tier, in my opinion. She's been doing, maybe not Silma good, but she's been doing so good, like just in watching some videos of her and building her up myself now. I'm really impressed with her. I'm gonna move her mid B. Okay, now, the biggin, the big boy, the physical DPS tier list. All right, I read every comment on the video. I didn't respond to all of them because there was a lot, but I read them all. It's my most notes that I took, and we talked about it on stream. So let's start. First thing I wrote down, Tyrell. I already looked at this dude's stats. They're terrible. He's a C tier unit. I'm just going to drop him down in here like mid C tier. He's probably better than Etra, but he's not real good. And so I'm just going to put him to like, at this point, he's not very good. I'm moving him down to C. Okay, Liarte. You guys, I'm sold on Liarte a little bit. I saw some videos. I heard some people arguing about it on stream. I'm very comfortable moving Liarte up here into like low B. She's at least a B tier unit. Now I want to address the B tier for a second while we're talking about it. Now I'll get there in a minute. Ramza, watch this guys, I'm gonna hook Ramza up. I'm gonna hook my boy Ramza up, move him into B. There you go, Ramza. A lot of people were arguing that Ramza is better than like a lot of these units in C. I agree with them. You know, he's fine. I'm just going to move him into B and leave him there. His support that he adds, even when he's a physical DPS, is still relevant. And he has the multi-hit attack. Like, for PvE specifically, he's pretty dang good. Okay. King Curry. Also, I'm going to move Curry up into B. And B is getting even more crowded than it was before. And we're going to address that in a minute. Lilith. We're going to uncrowd B a little bit. And I'm going to move Lilith up here towards top of C. The Flame Sword is really nice for her, but her stats are just not very good. She's so slow. I think she is a C tier unit after kind of reviewing it, reading comments, and talking about it on stream. Okay, Yerma, watch this. I'm going to hook Yerma up. One spot. That's for you, Nafisha. You're welcome. Okay, Christmas Victoria. We saw the video, right? Christmas Victoria, in my opinion, jumps up here into like the Laswell Ramada category. I actually still think Ramada at 120 is stronger than Christmas Victoria, but I think she's probably stronger than Glaciella right now, or at least as strong as Glaciella, so I'm just going to scoot her up in the B tier a little bit. Okay, Laswell. Man, I think I undersold Laswell a little bit, especially with how strong Evasion is in the game right now. I think I'm comfortable bumping Laswell up a few spots. Still don't think he's A tier. I think he's going to need an EX job to go to the next tier, but there's that. Okay, Delita and Kane were somebody I got some comments about. I think I'm comfortable taking Kane and putting him here. I do think I'd rather have Kane than Delita, but I think I'd still rather have Delita than like anybody else below him on this list. So I'm going to make that little shift right there. Let's see. 2B. Okay. Let me get like, okay. 2B. I got a lot to talk about 2B. I do not believe 2B is an S tier character. I think Zazan is our only S tier evasion character in the game. Why do I think that? Evasion, even though it's really strong, like look at this list. 1, 2, 3. If you go top 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 units. Top 7 units. Let's go top 10 units. Go all the way to Frederica here. Top 10 units. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of them are evasion units. Evasion units are really strong. Zazan is better than them all because even if you kill Zazan, sometimes you have to kill him 3 times. That elevates him in my opinion. I do agree, maybe 2B is like equally as good as some of these other A tier units. She's top, here watch this, there you go, 2B's top 5 unit. Okay, that's fine. She's in this group of really good evasion units at the top of A, in my opinion, with Venera, Rob, Ketone, and her. Okay, cool. Let's talk about Ketone and Rob. I do think Ketone is better than Rob right now because of Zazan. Like, if you have both these units, I think it makes Ketone even more valuable, and so I'll just put her up above Rob, but I'm not dissing Rob. Rob is still really, really strong. Now, let's talk about Orin. I had a lot of people actually arguing to move Orin into the S tier. Or, I'm sorry, there was one person arguing to move Orin into S tier, but a lot of people moving Orin into B tier. Okay, here's what I think. Is Orin's damage potential is higher than Shadowling's, so I would do that. Orin's damage potential is probably on par with Titus's. Where Orin struggles is slash attack penetration. So, I'll tell you what. Let me know what you guys think. How do you guys feel about that move right there? Orin was really close to A before. So many people are passionate about moving him to A, and I do want this to represent the feelings of the community. I'll make that move, and I think that's good. I do still think Titus is a better unit than Orin, and I think Titus is a better physical DPS than Orin. But there you go. That's kind of my thoughts on that. And there's the tier list. Now, what I want to do, what I think I will do for next week, is separate B tier. I'm going to add another tier to the top. Like make a triple S tier or something like that. And then reshuffle the B tier. And so I'm going to fix this B conglomeration. And a lot of people wanted that in the comments. That's coming. But you'll see next week what it looks like when I take the time to do it. Okay, that's the video, you guys. Long video, but big news this week and big tier list stuff to talk about. So thank you for hanging in there. If you watch this whole thing, you're a literal god. That's it. Hit that like button if you like the video, you guys. Say goodnight to this dude right here. He slept through the whole video like a monster. What a freaking guy. And that's it, everybody. Have a great Monday. I'll see you next time. Peace.